everyone, I'm Mariela and today I'm going to talk about the past perfect, about the structure, the function, and examples. With nothing more to say, let's start. Now, structure of the past perfect. The structure is the next. For affirmative sentences, the structure is subject plus the verb had in form past is the auxiliary verb plus the main verb in form past participle, that's complement. For a negative, subject plus the verb have in form past plus negative, had not or in contraction hadn't, plus the main verb in form past participle. That's complement. For interrogative, first is the auxiliary verb had, then the subject, plus the main verb in form past participle, plus complement, plus question mark. Now, about the functions of the past perfect, we have two functions. First function, when the action took place before another action in the past, and the second function, when the action had a duration before another action in the past. Now, examples about the first function. First example, my mother had gone to the market to buy vegetables before she prepared lunch. My mother is the subject, had is the auxiliary verb, gone is the main verb for past participle. Now, then we have the second verb, is in form simple past. Now, the next example, my brother had gone to play soccer before he arrived tired from the game. My brother is the subject, then the auxiliary verb had, plus the main verb gone. Then we have the second verb and is arrived in form simple past. Now the next example, I had been bitten by a mosquito before I had dengue. I is the subject, had is the auxiliary verb, and been is the main verb, and we have the other verb had. And when we want to use the past perfect, we always have to accompany it with another verb. In the sentence, there are always two verbs. Now, examples about the second function. My cousin had studied tirelessly for her exam before she passed her test. My cousin is the subject, and had is the auxiliary verb, studied is the main verb. Then we have the other verb is in simple past. Now, next example, my mother had worked in Spain for 10 months before she processed her documents to return to Bolivia. My mother is the subject, had is the auxiliary verb, worked is the main verb, and our second verb is process. Next, the last one example, Sophia had worked for a long time in a clothing store before she had her own clothing store. Sophia is the subject, had is the auxiliary verb, worked is the main verb, and Our second verb is had in form simple past. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye!